It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? We are here. I am here. You are here. It is showtime. The Geno Jones Showtime. Bam. You see that? So check it out. Me and you, Monday through Friday. Those are my normal days. Some days, I'll let you know. Some days we'll have the best of when I'm not here live. But normally, Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. live in Los Angeles and Las Vegas, up in Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, from San Francisco to San Diego, everybody out on the West Coast. So thank you for watching. Hey, listen, tell everybody, please tell everybody to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. We about 30 new subscribers away from becoming a YouTube partner. 1,000 new subscribers. And become a YouTube partner. That means this show, my media company, yes, we'll get that YouTube bag. We'll be monetized, as they say. You know, some people get a check from YouTube. Well, that's what'll happen. So it's so important that you continue to support Black-owned media. I like my platform and many other Black-owned media. We got some great Black-owned media. We need alternative media. We need media platforms that are fearless, that will tell, as my grandmother said, tell the truth, shame the devil. Devil don't like the truth, but we're going to tell the truth and shame the devil and let the chips fall where they may. Because knowledge is power, and the truth needs no defense. So, oh, by the way, the show is interactive. First of all, like I said, tell everybody to not just subscribe, but to share. They can share. You can do a screenshot of the show. You can tag the show on any and all social media platforms. You can copy and paste the link in an email or a text message, and the show is interactive. So for everybody that's checking me out, watching me right now, what does it mean when I say the show is interactive? It means that you see where it says live chat. Oh, by the way, please leave your comments in the comment section below. You see where it says comments. Please leave your comments below, and please click on the thumbs up. Now, let me go back. I said the show is interactive. What does that mean for everybody that is watching me live right now? Watching me live right now. You see where it says live chat? That means you can jump in the chat room if you got a question or comment. You can start a conversation. You can join the conversation. However you want to do it is all, as Janet Jackson had a song, All Right With Me. It is all right with me. Yes, it is. So first of all, shout out to the movie Sinners. It has become the most Oscar-nominated movie ever. So at least the Academy got that part right. Now we'll see how many actual Oscars that the movie Sinners gets. But this is already huge because no movie in the history of cinema, they've been making movies for nearly 100 years, and no movie has ever been nominated for 16 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. Shout out to my man Ryan Coogler, that's the brother that did Black Panther. Shout out to my man Michael B. Jordan, who played two characters. He played the role of twins. He finally got nominated for his first Academy Award. Shout out to him. Shout out to what's this? Wait a minute, hold on, my man. Delroy Lindo got nominated for an Academy Award, and a sister. She's a new actress. She played the brown-skinned sister that one of the brothers used to date. She had the you know, like the magic going on. She had the black magic, you know, the special superpowers with the black magic going on. Her real name is Wunmi. It's either Wunmi or Wunmi. Maybe Wunmi. Wunmi Masaku. She was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Also, shout out to another sister nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, my girl Tiana Taylor. Haven't seen this movie yet. Was One Battle After Another. Haven't seen it. Some people like it, some people love it, some people like, why they got her out there like that? they got her out there just, if you saw Halle Berry's character in Monsters Ball, so that's the feedback that I've gotten. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy for all the sisters and brothers that were nominated for the Academy Awards. Especially, I'm just happy for the movie Sinners. It was really, really, really an excellent movie. I know people say, "Oh, it's a vampire movie." If for the people who say that Sinners was a vampire movie, they don't really get it, and that's okay, because it wasn't meant for them to get. But there are vampires in the movie, but this movie is way more than a vampire or horror movie. But if you don't like vampires, and they're not all throughout the movie, but you got vampires in the movie. So spoiler alert, just in case, because now it's like on cable. I think I saw it. I didn't see it, but I was like looking at my menu, my channel guide, and I think I saw Sinners on HBO. So shout out to Sinners. All right, so tomorrow, Friday, we like to have fun on Fridays. Fun Day Friday. I used to call it Funny Friday. It's all that Funny Friday, Fun Day Friday, all that good stuff. My guest co-host, the Queen herself, Miss Plus Size Charleston Queen. She is returning to the show, Miss Christy K-Love Baxter, and she's going to bring some guests with her. As a matter of fact, special guest. They got a big event that's coming up. As a matter of fact, it's there's a brand new Black-owned magazine, print magazine, that will be out in print in I think she said March. Well, anyway, you'll find out tomorrow. Called She. So it's like a digital magazine, but it's going out in publication. It'll be in print form, which is exciting because I still love to actually touch and hold magazines and books and stuff and things like that. It's amazing. Because everybody's on these phones and tablets, and that's okay. But it's nothing like picking up like a brand new book, a brand new magazine, even a newspaper. Try it. Gen Z and Gen Alpha, Gen A, Gen Alpha, you'll like it. I know it might feel a little weird for some of you all, but trust me, you'll absolutely positively like it. So I just want to, I want to briefly talk about, because it won't be a long monologue tonight, because tomorrow's going to be, we're going to have a lot of fun, and we got guests. So I just want to continue to talk about all these ICE agents. They're thugs. They really are. I mean, this is like Orange Hitler's. It's not even a secret police. His own, they call it paramilitary force, because he really wants to misuse the military. He's already done it to a degree, but he's created these federal ICE agents who claim they're going after murderers and rapists, which is bullshit. It was never about that. He just gaslit these racists and xenophobes. Folks are xenophobic, which is another form of bigotry, really. And the thing is, they're going after primarily, brown folks, Latino brothers and sisters. And yes, I think 65% of Latino men voted for Orange Hitler. I get it. And I think close to 40% of Latino women in America voted for Orange Hitler. And I get it. And I understand folks is like, well, you know what? They voted for this. I don't feel sorry for them. They get what they deserve. They're getting what they deserve. They voted for this. And now their asses, Cubans in Miami. I just heard about 1,600 Cubans. Folks is making songs. Oh, I voted for Donald Trump. I saw pictures of, Latinos for Trump. And then the ones in Miami, they was the first one, and Venezuelans down in Miami. And they were the first ones to get snatched up and deported. And they're like, oh, wait, hey, whoa, I thought it was going to be them. No, it was always going to be you. But guess what? If they have their way, it'll be all of us. So shout out to my brothers and sisters, my African American brothers and sisters, who not the vast majority. As a matter of fact, a small minority, and those the Asian Americans, anybody of any different race. If you don't have compassion for these people, because they're snatching up they're not just snatching up undocumented people, they're snatching up American citizens. As we look Hispanic, they're even trying to they have snatched up some black folks. I saw an Asian man, they snatched him out of his house, he looked Asian. They drug him out of his house up in Minneapolis in his drawers, in his underwear, and it's cold as hell. And they shot a white woman and killed her in the face. They shot her in the face and killed her. Renee Good. So if you don't think that these folks won't come for you, you are sadly mistaken. I was just looking for something I wanted to. Oh yeah, Keith Porter. New Year's Eve. I talked about this brother. New Year's Eve, a black guy, Keith Porter Jr. Off-duty ICE agent shot and killed this brother. So the point I'm trying to make is and I won't say you're celebrating, but if you kind of feel indifferent and like, well, you know what, they voted for this, they getting what they deserved, be very, very, very careful with that. Because maybe they're coming for the Venezuelans or the El Salvadorians or Cubans or Mexicans, but they're coming for some black folks, Asian folks, and to white America, and specifically to the Maga cult members. They are eventually going to come for you because they don't give a shit about you. You have been distracted and brainwashed and bamboozled and put in a trick bag with this whole social con game called race that was created by Europeans who were wealthy, who didn't want to they didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to have anything to do. That's really what I want to say. They didn't want to have anything to do with poor Europeans that they call peasants. They looked down upon them, but they had to make them get pissed off. They had to distract them so they could seize all the social, economic, and political power. So they created this thing called race, whiteness, and Africans, they're black. And he created this, create conflict and confusion, chaos, fear, mistrust. Oh, you should be mad. Those are the people that's holding you back. Those are the people are the reason why your jobs were sent overseas. They're the reason you can't get a great education and your kids can't get a great education. You can't find a job that can pay you enough where you can buy a home and take care of your family. You should be mad at those people. They're dangerous and they're going to harm you. When the most dangerous country in the history of this planet, unfortunately, is America. The United States of America is the only country in the history of humanity that dropped not one, but 2 atomic bombs on another country. I'll say that again. The United States of America is the only country in the history of humanity that dropped 2 nuclear, not one, 2 atomic bombs on a country. So, and not to mention all the countries that were invaded, all the countries that the U.S. government over the years, different governments, engaged, financed, set up, engaged in coups to overthrow governments, to put people in place that would allow the United States and American businesses to come in and basically to extract, steal, or take control. You might as well call it stealing, whatever natural resources, be it oil or minerals, and that's still going on today. You're going to say, America's interest? What does that mean? Oh, you're interested in other people's natural resources, their oil, their minerals, whatever. So come on, man. So the point I'm trying to make is what you see happening in Minneapolis. Listen, they were in Chicago. They sent a Black Hawk helicopter over an apartment building. About 75–80% of the people in that building were black. You had, I think what they arrested, 30 some odd Venezuelans in a huge apartment complex. We used to call them courtways. That had about, I think, a total of like 300 residents. And out of 300, you arrested, 30 some odd Venezuelans? Elderly black people, children, young black children taken out of their house, zip tied in the middle of the night, standing out in the cold, sitting on the curb. It was a cold night in Chicago, or sitting in these damn trucks, rental trucks. They tore these people's doors down to the point to where the people who were living there had to move because ICE totally destroyed the property. So the point I'm trying to make is, yes, it's Venezuelans or folks from El Salvador or Honduras or Venezuela or Somalia. But yes, you MAGA cult members from Ireland or Italy or Lithuania or Ukraine, or Poland, or wherever you may be from, it will eventually be you. I promise. If we don't shut this madness down, I promise. Oh, it will be you. It will be you. You don't believe me? Your whiteness won't protect you. It didn't protect Renee Good. And the only thing that protected Greenland, even though the majority of people in Greenland are indigenous, but to Orange Hitler, they look white. And this fool claimed that he was, going to send the troops over there and be willing to, engage, which was a distraction because he didn't want to release the Epstein files. But the point I'm trying to make is that Orange Hitler is showing you your whiteness won't protect you. If you're not kissing his ass, he talked about him invading Canada and Greenland. Now, but white folks, the majority of people in Canada are white, European ancestry, primarily from Great Britain or France. Because Canada is kind of weird because you had primarily Great Britain colonized most of Canada, but France, they colonized the part of Canada where Montreal is, which is the eastern part of Canada. Whole nother story. So yes, this cult will come for you. If you are not bowing, if you are not bending the knee, bowing and bending over for the king, wannabe king, Orange Hitler, your whiteness won't protect you. I promise you. So you better understand you got more in common, with a Somali immigrant or Somali American or Venezuelan or Mexican who has been naturalized, who's become American citizen or undocumented, or their children that were born here. You got more in common than these billionaires don't give a shit about you and this whiteness. Yeah. Yeah, they'll say, oh yeah, you're white and I'm white. That's the only thing you all have in common. They don't give a shit about you. MAGA, especially poor, broke-ass MAGA, working class MAGA. If you're not a billionaire, they don't give a shit about you. Period, point blank, full stop. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. And especially you, God, most of all, God. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. Tell everybody to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Subscribe, share, screenshot, rip some of the video. Let's make it go viral, baby. Yeah, let's do that, all right? And shout out to Chardale Murray, brand new sponsor of the Geno Jones Show for 2026. Yes, she is. As a matter of fact, shout out to Mayor Chardale Murray of the town of Hollywood, South Carolina, the city of Hollywood, South Carolina, and Murray's Mortuary. They got 3 locations here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area, North Charleston, South Carolina, and Johns Island, South Carolina, and Hollywood, South Carolina. So you will be seeing Mayor Murray and some members of her cabinet that will be coming. A shout out to Mayor Reggie Burgess of the city of North Charleston. He is his state of the city address that is probably is still going on. I think starting around 7:30. So that's going on. We'll have Mayor Burgess on pretty soon. So shout out to Mayor Reggie Burgess of the city of North Charleston. So tell everybody once again, subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Share. Be sure to share, like this and every episode. Leave your comments below. Tag the show. Copy and paste the link. You can share and tag it on your and everybody else you know, everybody's social media platform. You have my blessing. You want to do a little screenshot some of the video, chop it up, make it go viral, put it up on here on YouTube or YouTube Short, or on TikTok, on Threads, on, let's see what you got there. We got Blue Sky. You can even put it up on that racist ass platform X, Twitter, they call it X, Instagram, Facebook. You got my blessing. Create a little short here, and we'll see you. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro. You can check him out on IG, on Instagram, Kelby Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP. And Allie Jones is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check her and her Lexi Jones collection out, LX.NCL_LX.NCL_. All right, I love you. Love is an action word. I know the dictionary says love is a noun. Nah, love is a verb. It's an action word. Show your love. Me and you, Friday, kicking off the weekend. No, we call it Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's going to be Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast. We got a lot of dangerous winter weather is going to affect probably close to over 150 million people. So check out the Weather Channel. Check out the weather in your area. We're going to get some folks are going to get up to a foot or two, up to a foot of snow, maybe 2 feet of snow. We got ice, freezing rain, ice storms, some areas, up to half an inch of ice, which is going to be devastating, and people are going to lose power. So make sure you are prepared. All right, we're going to pray for everybody, and I'll see you live Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. out on the West Coast.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.